Alright, hello everyone. I will be casting the third race of the ESL TMM Cup Series. We've had 2 races so far, and currently the rankings is like this. Royal has won both races so far and got 200 points. You get 100 points if you win. Sack is at second, 85 points. Serbi is at third with 70. Extreme is at fourth with 40. Kronos also at fourth with 40. Then Leo at 5th with 25, and then Beat, John and Saffron all with 20 points. Top 8 will qualify to the grand final, which will be played tomorrow. And this is the last chance to get some points. I don't know which players are like close to getting into top 8, but obviously if you get first, then you get 100 points, and then you are pretty much guaranteed to get a spot. So we're gonna do one warm-up here before we start. All TM Masters tracks are being used. The same ones for all these 3 cups. Hybrid, Nevermind the Whiskey, Cali and Hias. However, for the grand final tomorrow there will be new tracks used. And yeah, okay, let's do this. Good luck, have fun to all the players. And let's see if Royal can win for the 3rd time in a row. He didn't dominate as much in the second race as he did in the first. Obviously he's already qualified for the grand final, so he probably just focused on those maps since they were released last week. But here we go, first round, and we are following Aragon. Let's lower the audio a bit. Who drops down here to see here, 9th place. He will pass Nevermind though, but let's take a look in the top. We have 3 ace players, Royal, Serbi and John, as we see Swift crashing. Royal will take the lead ahead of John and Serbi. Kronos goes up to 3rd place. And also Leo is up there. What happened with the other ace players? They both made mistakes. Royal will take first, 40.95. Leo takes 2nd, 49.08, and Kronos takes 3rd, 41.27. Also, I should mention that the point limit is to 300. However, we use Moto GP points, so you get a bit more points in the rounds, so it goes a bit faster. Should take about half an hour to complete the match. But yeah, Royal off to a good start, 25 points. Leo at 2nd, Kronos at 3rd. And let's see if I missed anything else. No, not really. You will win some prizes as well for the grand final, and some ESL premium prizes. Nothing special, but still it's better than nothing, I suppose. And here we see Serbi now in the lead, and then he clips the wall. Leo takes over instead, ahead of Kronos and Nevermind. Where's Royal? Royal at 4th place, behind this trio of players. Oh, Nevermind clips the pole. And Royal goes to the attack. Can he pass Leo and Kronos? No, he can't. He goes for a wider line in the end, and Leo and Kronos both will sneak by. Leo 41.09, Kronos 41.13, and Royal 41.16. So same top 3 again, just different orders. Leo now in the lead, 45 points. Royal at 2nd, 41, and Kronos at 3rd with 36 points. Milkshake is one of those players who aren't in the top 8 right now, and he is currently at 4th place. That would give him 25 points. So yeah, maybe he can sneak in top 8 here. It's one of the players you need to take a look at. Also Nevermind, perhaps. Currently without points, as he is at 9th place. Only top 8 in every race will get points as well. But we are live in the 3rd round here. Royal in the lead, ahead of Nevermind. Leo also up there, and Kronos, same type of players. Milkshake at 5th place. Who's gonna take this? Royal barely in the lead, ahead of Nevermind. Kronos and Leo both with more speeds. The last turn is gonna decide it. Who's gonna get the best line? Royal with a bad line, but he still managed to take first. Him and Nevermind with the exact same time, down to the millisecond. But Royal is rewarded with the 25 points. Nevermind though gets well needed points here, 20 points. So he's up to 4th place now in total, but Royal in the lead, 66 points. Oh yeah, and I should say it's Whoops, okay, I removed that. I should say that it's 4 rounds on each map as well, so this should be the last one in the first track. And we have currently Nevermind in the lead. He's looking to get into that grand final. Zach is also in the top here. He's of course second overall right now. He's probably in the grand final already. Oh, that's a bad line from Zach. This is very close. Who's gonna take it? Royal will take it again with a crazy finish. 200 ahead of Nevermind and 300 ahead of Kronos. Very close round. Alright, so that's the end of the first map. Royal in the lead, 91 points. Kronos at second, 68. Leo at third, 64. Nevermind at fourth, 56. Milkshake, 47. Soil, 38. John, 35. And Serby, 33. Those are the 8 players that currently are getting points in this round. Alright, so we're gonna do one warm-up here before we go live. Next track is Cali by Wally and Kappa. I haven't seen the grand final maps yet. I should probably take a look at them for tomorrow, just so I know what the hell I'm talking about here. It's likely though that I have played the track, some of the tracks at least before, so that should help. But yeah, we see the Dedimania record on this track is by Fighter, 39.88. He's not playing. Nope, he's not. We're only 12 players playing. It's kind of sad because we started in the first cup with over 50 players. Then in the second it was around 30 players, and now it's 12. So it's the trend is not good. But hopefully we will have 8 players showing up for the grand final at least. Anyway, that's the end of the warm-up. Good luck, have fun. We are going live again. And yeah, Nevermind and Milkshake, 2 players that can still make it into this top 8. Also Soil, currently at 6th place. He will only get 10 points by that. That's not going to be enough. You need to get more than 20 points if you want to get into top 8. And Nevermind definitely can make it, currently at 4th place, which will give him 25 points. He doesn't get a good start here though. Instead we have Serby in the lead ahead of Kadik and Zach. Royal also up there, so is Kronos. Nevermind with the bad line. Oh, Milkshake with a mistake as well. Let's go closer to the top. Here's Serby currently in the lead ahead of Kronos. Can he stay in front? Swift a bit further behind. Here's Royal fighting for 3rd place with Leo. Here comes the ending. Serby and Kronos with a close fight, and they get nope, Kronos is ahead with 6 milliseconds I mean, and Royal takes 3rd. Of course all those players are currently in the top 8 overall as well. But Nevermind remains at 4th place, and that should be enough to beat Beat and also Saffron, who are not driving here. John is driving and currently will get 10 points, so he should be fine. But yeah, Beat and Saffron not so safe here. They can still be knocked out. As we begin the second round, here's Royal. Has won the 2 previous cups and is currently leading now as well with 107 points. And what a good turn by Royal. Drives very fast. Here's Kronos. Oh, but then Royal with a crash. Royal drives over that border to the left, which can be very, very dangerous. Punishes you hard. Now it's a fight between Leo and Kronos for first. And Leo is gonna take it, and Milkshake will pass Kronos. Will get 20 points by that. And he should not pass Nevermind, but still pretty close between those 2 players. 76 points by Nevermind, Milkshake 75. But Milkshake, with that 5th place, will only get 10 points, and that's not enough. Unless he also have... I mean, I don't know how many points he got so far. It's possible that he has already some points. And in that case, it could be enough. I just don't know. We see Kadik with a crash in the start, drops down to last place. Milkshake doing pretty good, so is Nevermind. Those are the two players to have a look at. Royal does that turn much better now. Serby, his teammate, is in the lead ahead of Zack. Milkshake at 4th place. Serby still in the lead, but Zack is coming closer. Here comes the last turn, and Zack is gonna sneak by. 40 points, 15 by Zack. 500s ahead of Serby. Royal takes 3rd, gets 16 points, and will extend his lead here. 128 points. Kronos at 2nd, 117, and Leo 3rd with 109. And now Saffron joins the server. So yeah, I don't know. I guess he will just start playing here, although he doesn't have any points. Yeah, Saffron is playing, so Saffron can still make it. He is currently at the... Well, yeah, he's actually at 9th place in the total. I forgot that there's 9 players. So I'm not sure who's gonna be ahead there. There are 3 players with 20 points right now. Well, we'll just have to see after this cup. Saffron crashes, of course, not the best warm-up. And Royal looking to take 1st here. Nevermind though at 2nd. Nevermind comes back strongly, but it's not enough. Royal takes 1st, point 13. Nevermind, point 17, and Leo, point 25. And that should be the end of the track. Royal in the lead, 153 points. Kronos at 2nd, 128. Leo at 3rd, 125. Nevermind at 4th, 107. And then we have Milkshake at 5th, 98 points. Serby, 97. John, 70. And Swift, 69 points at 8th place. As we go to the 3rd track, which is Hias by Thompson. The Mania record here is 37.98 by Royal, the only player under 38 seconds. And as usual, we will do a warm-up at first. But yes, Saffron joining late here. He can still reach top 8 and get some points, but it's gonna be very tough since he started so late. But if we can start driving good here and get some first places, then anything's possible. And he definitely need points to feel secure here, because Nevermind will pass him if he keeps this position. Also perhaps Milkshake. As the player strives into the finish to end the warm-up. Good luck, have fun. Again, the grand final will be played tomorrow, and it's the 8 best players that qualifies for it. I think it's safe to say that the players that are qualified for grand final are Royal with 200 points, Zack with 85, Serby with 70, Extreme with 40, Kronos also with 40, and maybe Leo with 25. As we start the round here, Serby gets a good start, takes the lead with some hundreds ahead of Leo. Saffron is doing pretty good. Let's follow Saffron. He takes over the lead. He needs this 10 points, 25 points I mean. Very nicely driven here by Saffron. Still in the lead, but then poor turn, and Nevermind will pass him. Also Leo and Milkshake. Oh no, Saffron is falling apart here in the end. So many players passing him. Ah, very unfortunate. But Nevermind takes 25 points. Also Milkshake with 16. So these players, they are hungry to get into that grand final. Nevermind though should still be at 4th place since 20 points. Leo goes up to 2nd place, even passes Kronos. But Royal still in the lead, 164 points. And again, point limit is 300, so we are about halfway through. And we are live again. And Saffron makes an early crash. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to get any points here. He will just have to rely on... Well, actually, he's not gonna make it if he doesn't collect any points here. That's what I understand, so we'll just have to see. Again, I'm not sure how many points Milkshake and Nevermind has before this race. And Zack takes first, 38.19. Royal takes second, and Milkshake third place, ahead of Nevermind. But he's still only at 5th place, which will only give him 10 points. So we start the third round. Royal now at 184 points. Saffron showing some skills here on this track. He's driving pretty good. But yeah, not the best warm-up, of course, since he joined late. Had some issues in the beginning. Ooh, 2 players crashing. We have a couple of Acer players in the front. Royal and Serbi ahead of Zack for Penta. Kronos for Happy at 4th place. Soil for Enthuse at 5th. And Milkshake for VSP might be able to pass Soil. He will do so. No, he won't. Never mind. Soil 3 milliseconds ahead. But Royal now over 200 points. 204. We have Kronos regaining 2nd place, 164, and then Leo 162 at 3rd place. Nevermind still at that 4th place, which will give him 25 points, which should make him qualify for the grand final. So if he can stay on that 4th place, I think he's gonna get into that top 8. And here we go, last round now of this track. Let's follow Nevermind. He's not doing too good now. In the middle of the pack here. Can he get a second half that's much better? Zack almost crashes, loses a lot in speed. Nevermind not doing too good in this round. He's not gonna get much points here. Instead, who's gonna take first? It looks like Leo is in the lead ahead of Royal and Milkshake. Also John is up there. But it is Leo that takes first. 38.12. Royal 0.18. Milkshake 0.19. So John and Kronos with decent times. And that should be the end of the track. So Royal goes up to 224 points, Leo 187, Kronos 175, Nevermind still at 4th, 159, but Milkshake not far behind, 156. Serbi at 6th place, 148, Zack at 7th with 110, also John with 110 points at 8th place. Of course, John only with 20 points in total rankings, so he wants to get more points to secure that position in the grand final, which will take place tomorrow on Sunday. Alright, so this could be the last track. TMM Hybrid by Anacondas. Royal could end it here since he already got 224 points. And he's been driving pretty good so far. Usually finds himself in the top 3 of the rounds. So very likely that it will end here. So these players that wants to gather more points, they need to make it happen now before it's too late. That's the end of the warm-up. Good luck, have fun. Perhaps for the last time. And we are live. Also should mention that the Dedimania record here is by Kronos, 37.65. Here we go. We are following Milkshake. He can pass Nevermind for 4th. In that case, he would get 25 points instead, and he would secure himself a spot in the grand final. So those two players having a close battle. Oh! No, not Royal. Serbi crashed into the wall. We have Zack in the lead. Nevermind at 2nd place. Milkshake at 3rd. Milkshake at 3rd. Nevermind at 2nd. Zack at 1st. Oh, this is such close fights here between these players. Kronos is also up there with a nice turn. Will pass both Milkshake and Nevermind. Here comes the ending. Oh, when Nevermind crashes. Nevermind hits the wall, and he's only gonna get 8 points, and this should mean that Milkshake will pass him for 4th place. Milkshake up to 4th place, 172 points. So right now Milkshake is in the grand final. Nevermind might still be in the grand final, since I don't know how much points he already got previously. It's hard to say. But if he doesn't have any points, then he is not in the grand final, because he's only gonna get 10 points then. That's not gonna be enough. As we start the next round, and now it's Milkshake's turn to make a mistake. Also Zack crashes. Where's Nevermind? Nevermind got a couple of players in front of him here. If he can pass some of them, he might be able to get ahead of Milkshake again. Ooh, a mistake from some player that I missed. Not sure who it was, but also Saffron makes a crash. Royal though will take first, 38.10. Never mind. Saffron did not crash. He takes second, and John takes third. Never mind. Oh man, Milkshake comes back and still is only 1 position behind. So Milkshake is still ahead with 3 points. Royal goes up to 262 points. This could be over in 2 rounds. If Royal takes first, continues to take first. So very close fight here between Milkshake and Nevermind for that spot in the grand final. Following Milkshake right now, Nevermind is doing a bit better at the top. He's in the lead almost. Zack though gets in front of him. Zack in the lead. Royal at second. Kronos at third. Where's Nevermind? Nevermind at 6th place right now. But Milkshake is just behind him, and then Nevermind makes a crash. But Milkshake I think also made a crash. So he did not pass him. Nevermind gets 1 more point than Milkshake, but he's still not ahead. Milkshake should still be ahead with 2 points. 192 points for Milkshake, 190 for Nevermind. Royal at 282 points. If Royal wins this next round, this is over. So this is really between Milkshake and Nevermind who's gonna get a spot in the grand final. Right now it is Milkshake following Nevermind right now. He needs to get ahead of Milkshake. Perhaps in this round, depending on how good Royal is doing. Royal can also get second and this will be over. So first or second, but Royal crashes. Royal crashes. This is not gonna be the last round. Here's Milkshake. He's behind Nevermind. Nevermind getting closer. If this stands, but Milkshake only 1 position behind Nevermind. So I think Milkshake will still be in front if this is the last positions. Oh! Nevermind crashes in the end again. Oh, that could be it. That could be it actually. That could be it. That should also be the last round of this track. So Royal in the lead, 290 points. Kronos at second, 245. Leo at third, 235. Milkshake at 4th place, 203. Will get 25 points by getting that position. Nevermind at 5th place, 197. I mean, he's only 6 points behind, so he can still pass Milkshake. But it's very likely that we only have 1 more round of this match left, so Nevermind needs to make it happen now. He needs to get more points than Milkshake. Serby at 6th, Zack at 7th, and John at 8th. All those 3 players. Well, I'm not sure about John actually. See, John has 20 points right now, and if he gets 8th place, which it looks like he will, then he will get 10 points, so he should be at 30 points. That should be enough, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but he should at least pass Beat, who is not playing here, who also got 20 points. Saffron also got 20 points and is only at 11th place, so he will not get any points here. So yeah, John looks like he will qualify for the grand final. Royal will also qualify, Kronos as well, Leo as well, Serby as well, and Zack as well. So yeah, this is between Milkshake and Nevermind. Whoever gets 4th is gonna qualify. 6 points between them. This is probably the last round unless Royal fails completely. I don't know, maybe if Royal gets last, he will still get more than 10 points to finish the match. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Following Nevermind. Needs to make it happen. Crashed in the last round, just in the ending. Very unfortunate. Where's Milkshake? Milkshake is behind Nevermind right now, but both players close to each other. Saffron in the lead ahead of Zack. Where's Royal? Royal also up there. This looks like this will be the last round. And Milkshake will pass Nevermind. What happened to Nevermind? He drops down a bit. He needs to get ahead of Milkshake. Oh, Nevermind crashes. This could be it. Where's Milkshake? He's still in the lead. Ahead of Nevermind. And just one turn left and Milkshake is gonna make it. GG. Royal gets 13 points, so the match is over. So yeah, some excitement there. Nevermind was at 4th place for a very long time, but Milkshake overtook him in the end and stayed in front of him with just a few points. 8 points ahead of Nevermind. So that's the end of the match, even though the players are still driving. And so yeah, I think the 8 players that will be in the grand final are Royal, Zack, Serby, Extreme, Kronos, Leo, John, and Milkshake. I think that's 8 players too. I could be wrong, but we'll just have to see once the points are published on ESL's website. But yeah, the grand final will be tomorrow and starting at 8 PM CT, and I will of course be casting that one as well. Alright, thanks for watching everyone.